record this. What up? Okay, so I'm gonna be sharing with you guys how we are already right now we're at 6,900 documents and volume points without a nutrition club. And so, our teammates here, they've they've never experienced a nutrition club. So, but nutrition clubs are pretty incredible. Um, and that's how we were taught how to run our businesses through nutrition clubs. But now I'm learning how to duplicate the business without needing to just duplicate nutrition clubs. Duplicating nutrition clubs is really massive. You can grow your business massively. We reached president's team utilizing that daily method of operation. But it's like, how can we also have part-time or spare time, right? And then that's what we're recruiting a lot of is spare time and part-time and a few full times. But yeah, so right now we're at 6,800 volume points without a nutrition club. And so we've been utilizing WeDoTransformation since April of 2022. And we really been immersing ourselves in it, practicing it, playing full out, doing and this is one thing I highly recommend, whatever you're doing when it comes to the WeDoTransformations, is to play full out. Like, do all the workouts. Do the workouts. Try the recipes. Be open up that WeDoTransformation app at least once a day just to look at it. There's so many new things that are happening when it comes to like the follow-up, when it comes to the Brian Mark videos to learn how to, advertise yourself on social media. There's also so many things. So I just immersed myself into this daily method of operation because I wish I could just say it just works right away, but what we're trying to make work is the duplication process. Okay, not just can Alba and I, make money utilizing WeDoTransformations. No, can we teach others how to make money utilizing this challenge, this way of doing the business? And so we have our fit camps, right? We have our fit camps. And in our fit camps, it's a place that we can invite people to. We create a community, so creating a community, whatever that looks like for you, you know what I mean? Like creating a community and creating a culture of people supporting each other, people celebrating each other and encouraging each other and knowing like, and then when you enroll your teammates, they know that that environment is to give people confidence to take a step into the direction of uh their their reaching their fitness goals utilizing WeDoTransformation. Okay, or take a step forward into becoming a coach, earning money. So they know that atmosphere is what we're cultivating. And another atmosphere that we create is also the accountability chat. Okay, and you guys are all more than welcome to utilize it. And like I said, when you're doing something, you want to play out full out like it's yours. Like it is yours. Like, Michaela, you jumped in there and you threw something in motivational right away. I was like, wow, like that was really good. I was like pumped up. Like you were walking in the rain and saying like, let's go.
Yeah.
So it just like creating that energy in the chat. So it's all of us coaches creating this environment where people feel motivated and inspired to take the next step. So I'm gonna start mastering like the chat a little bit better. I'm working on it to educate more about the products and educate on like the opportunity to be a coach in there, and the opportunity to be a VIP member. I've never really mentioned to be a coach in the accountability chat. Take note. I've never did that, but I'm always talking about VIP member. Like get a discount so you can, enroll into the next challenge, with a lower price, things like that. And this is with the benefits, things like that. I share that, but I've never really shared that. But I do share it on the orientation call. So orientation call is always the Sunday before the challenge starts. So when does the challenge start?
October
The
6th.
6th. October 6th. Yeah.
Look at you, both at the same time. Great job. So October 6th. So it starts, just so you can remember it. It doesn't ever change. The first Monday of the month. Always. The first Monday of the month. It doesn't change. It doesn't matter if it lands on Christmas. It doesn't matter if it lands on Thanksgiving. Whatever it lands on, it don't matter. It is the first Monday of the month. Okay. And so the Saturday before the first Monday, the Sunday before the first Monday, which is,
The 5th.
yes, thank you. That will be our orientation call. Look at it. Like it's taking the words right out of my mouth. I love it. So at 3 p.m. Hawaii time, and then the time difference, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 p.m. No, no, yeah, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Okay, and so you guys know all that. So I did it a little bit earlier so then we can get more all the way to the East Coast, everybody that's in the challenge because we can enroll anybody in the challenge, okay? So I'm gonna go with changing in November. Yes, it'll be changing in November back or forth. How would it work? You guys are going what?
So we're falling back 1 hour. So instead of because like I'm 3 hours difference from you, it'll only be two. So
Yay!
then Mountain Standard will be three and then four and then five. Yeah.
I
So
like that. I like when we're a
yeah,
little closer in time.
it's
Sometimes
easier.
I like it. Okay. All right. And then okay, so first step. First step to anything that we do, what's the first step that we need to do to build a business to make money in Herbalife? What is the first step?
Um, Build clientele.
There you go. How do you build clientele?
You meet people in person, pass out flyers,
Yeah,
information.
yes.
Get results.
And get results. Yes. So, if you're taking notes, use the products. What we were taught was use wear talk. So it's use the products, wear the button or wear your brand, whatever it is to attract them to you. And then you can be the brand like by your results and talk to people. Use wear talk. Okay. So I want to go into the talk part. Okay. The talking. Like you can talk. Renee and Suzanne are teammates that are now, 7.5 millionaire team making over $10,000 a month. They were still 320 pounds when they were inviting people. Okay. So yes, we need results. The better the results, the better the quality of the relationship with the challenger and quality of relationship with yourself, things like that. Your standard of living is a lot higher when you have results. And whatever that is for you. But it's talking that's going to get you the money. It's talking. Okay. I want to emphasize it's all about talking. Like some people are like, oh, I have to wait to lose the weight. No, like you could actually start making money right now. Like let's go on the journey with our challengers. They love that. They love when you go on the journey. Okay, so you talk. So Michaela, so far, where have you met? How many challengers do you have and where did you meet them? How'd you talk to them?
I have two challengers, and one of my challengers, I messaged her. Well, she messaged me actually on Facebook, and she's back from my hometown, so she's all the way in Texas. And then Jesus, I met him at a store and just started talking to him, and then he joined the challenge. Yeah,
Okay, so that's online and then that's in person. Okay, so that's
in
just so
person.
you can do both. Okay, and then when you were, hold on one second, FedEx is calling me. Can't talk to them right now. But when you were, why did she? Well, your friend Victoria, right? What did she say to you when she messaged you?
I don't remember. She was like, "Oh, you look great, girl." She's like, "What did you do?" And I was like, "Oh, girl, it's this program." And then she was like, "I need that." And I was like, I gave her all the details and everything, and she's committed. Like she really wants to lose weight, so I'm glad, you know.
Yes. So, like Sonia was saying, results, right? That's what attracted, but you
Results.
posted it.
I posted it. Yeah, I posted my pictures, and then she messaged me. Yeah, like, what are you doing?
Powerful. Like if we can master that, if we can master, putting ourselves out there and then attracting people, right? Because you're so brand new, you have this really warm market that has no idea what you're doing. So there's so many people that you could reach out to, especially when you're brand new. For us, oldies but goodies, we have to like revisit people, ask them 7 times if they want to join, and then and then we like different ways and different languages. And no, I'm just kidding. But and then we have to follow new people on our Facebooks. We all need to follow new people on our Facebooks, people that we want to be friends with. Okay, you don't have to just follow anybody. You could follow people that you want to be friends with. Um, Sometimes I just follow everybody and then and then I weed them out. But it's up to you, okay? It's up to you, but you just need to follow people. You need to follow people. You need to get new people. You need to get in, especially here in Hawaii, like we don't know a lot of people, so we need to reach out to new people. We have to. This is all new market for us, so we don't know anybody. But I do like to kind of look at their Instagram or their Facebook and see like, can I relate to this person? Like, are they positive? Like, I don't want to enroll somebody intentionally that's posting crazy things. That's me personally. Like, I just really want to create an environment. So, okay, so you're talking, right? You're inviting them. Okay, so there's a flow where you can go into that we've created a boards. Actually, my friend Tracy, she's I know she's president's team, but I feel like she's on her way to 15K or is at 15K, but her name's Tracy. And she created the boards flow for this to get into, like, what's from step 1 to all the way to getting a distributor, and then what do you do with the distributor? So, Michaela, I know that you were like researching it, looking at it. What did you learn so far and how is it benefiting you?
On boards?
Yeah.
Uh,
What do you need help with?
I'm kind of having trouble a little bit. I don't know. Like, I get a little confused to be honest, because it's like a lot of information. But I was looking at it earlier today, and like the voice messages, and it explains kind of. I still need to make my boards, and post them, with my challengers and everything.
Okay,
So
got you. Okay, so would you like me to show you the boards?
yes.
Would you guys like to see that flow? Yeah. Okay. So I've been and you it's important that you have grace for yourself, all of us, because I've been looking at this for the past maybe like 3 months, these boards,
Mhm.
3, 4 months. And so I'm still learning it myself. Okay. So we got to give ourselves grace because it is a lot of information. So I can only imagine how long it took her to create it, you know, to create that. And I didn't have to create it. So that's why I'm so thankful. But I wanted to see the flow because one thing that we do differently,
Recording in progress.
one thing that we do differently is we do a 15-minute wellness evaluation over the phone from the Brian Mark videos. And that one isn't in there. And I know that so it's just about messaging, but like whenever Michaela was talking to her friend, she shared with her friend, like, yeah, this is what it is. And then her friend was still confused about what it was. So she said, tell you what. What did you tell her?
I don't know. I feel like I'm more like successful when I'm more personable. Because when I send that big paragraph with all that stuff, I think that's when they get confused. So I kind of just say like, oh, it's a program, it's a 21-day challenge that you enter, take pictures of your body, and you get all these inclusives, and you can gain that cash prize for gaining results, and you order these shakes. And they're like, oh, okay.
And then what did you tell her after that?
What do you mean? I don't know. What are you asking?
What do we do next after that?
Oh, I said, can I set up a 15-minute wellness evaluation with you so I could speak to it? Actually, I could explain it better over the phone. And she was like, yes. And then, yeah, we called her and yeah.
Okay, so that part, like, it's not in the flow of the boards, but that part is super important because wasn't it like powerful, the wellness evaluation, where you get to like really hear about like, um, what did you like about the wellness evaluation that we do, the questions?
It was very like, personal, just ask her about it. I don't know, you get like a feel of like the person. That's what I like. And I could see how she was like dedicated and committed. She's ready for it. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna help you out. I got you.
Yes, yes, I love it. And then also important part is the um we call it the cost analysis. Okay, it's called the cost analysis. But our 15-minute wellness evaluation call doesn't specifically call it a cost analysis. It says, what do you have for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? That's what it says. And it says, what did you have for how many times in the past week have you gone out to eat outside of your house? And so we start to calculate how much, they spend on fast food. So usually and at the end, so it's like, okay, are you ready to save some money? Yes, okay. And then we, speak about the next thing. But I'm gonna show you right now the boards. So this right here, this is to help a new teammate so they can do what we're doing. Okay? So the first thing is what's the first thing that I click on here when you look at it? What's the first thing that I click on?
Intro.
Intro, yes. So it says how the challenge works. It gives you details on the challenge. Okay, it shows you the flow, like the compensation, how much money you can make. Okay, so it shows that. And then it also shows how to register as a coach. It gives you details on how to register as a coach. And then once you're done with that, you come over here and you go to step 1 for the conversation in launching your business, right? So first week, right? Um I had Michaela just post right away because she was wanting to she signed up. And as a coach, as a sponsor, what's my job when I sign somebody up? When you sign somebody up as a coach, what is your immediate job in the first 72 hours? What's like you must do? Within the first 72 hours of you signing somebody up, what is your like job?
Make a list of people to talk to.
Our job as a sponsor, there you go, Shauna, help them make money. Period. Period, point blank. That's the first thing that my goal is. Like if after 72, it's like time's up, you lose. That's what I think in my head. That's why I'm like and you guys are right. How do you do it? You have them fill out a 20 list of people that they know, right? That have a job and that buy their own groceries. And then you go into their center of influence and you have a conversation with that. But that's first thing. Send them look at the boards. Yes, I can. And then so how to launch your business, right? She talks about it right here. You can watch that video. And so this one right here, I don't know why it's going blank. Is it going blank for you guys? Like, is it blank screen?
I just see black.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay. Well, in that one right there, it just says I got big news coming, I've been working on something special behind the scene. I'm so excited to finally start sharing details with you in the next couple of days. Can't wait to share. Okay. I skipped that part with Michaela because I just had her post this. I've joined the challenge. I've joined the 21-day challenge. Here's my results. I'm gonna share my progress. Who wants to, and this is day 2. Who wants to join me? Basically, that's what it says. Okay. But I had to post that right away because I was like, we need to put money in your pocket right now. And then this next one, yeah, it's definitely not showing up. Okay, so day 3, this is the one that also says like the details about what the challenge is. And then what's cool is it has a template and you click on it and you could use this template. So I use the template for a new design, right? And then let's see. And then we go like that. Save, put it right there. And then you could post it. And then the BG is back.
Okay. Yeah, get that background.
Did you figure out how to do this, Kayla?
No, but now I see. I need to start making those and posting them.
So I could
Yeah.
share, what is this? Copy link.
Is that for the new coaches or is that for the new challengers?
That is for, hold on. I'm just gonna send this to myself really quick so I can remember to send it to Michaela. Okay. This is for the coach. This is for the coach. So let's go back to the boards because there was a link. There's a link in day 3. There's a link to the Canva, and it pulls up that Canva so you can 1 second. My computer is charging. Okay. All right. And then she shares with us some more information about like day 4, what to do. And then, oh, I wish you guys could see it. That's so crazy. So your roster, this is the next one. So right here. So Michaela, you can put who's your first challenger? It's Jesus, right?
Yeah, this is just
Okay. Jesus's product should be coming in today or tomorrow.
yeah.
Jesus and then Victoria, right? And then you just change it to what's it? What are we, October?
October.
Yeah, and then you just say I have 3 more spots, you know? And then
Okay.
if you want, you can just add more. So once you fill up those spots, then you just add in more. And so
Okay.
make it like, oh my gosh, you need to hurry up and join, you know? So I'm gonna copy this link. And then okay. All right. And then so we're gonna go back to boards. Okay, so you guys saw that, right? That was in day 4. So this just gives you it just gives you step by step to help out on what to do every single day. And then the next one is another something to post saying like I'm committed to getting 5 challengers. I only need 3 more. You know, so it tells you what to post on there using your social media. Okay? And then so this is step 1 and then this is step 2. Like inviting on social media, and then here's some more templates that for some reason it's not wanting to show up, but there's some more templates right there. And then also so crazy. You can't see it. But I'm gonna copy and paste it over here. This is what it says in there. In that part right there, this is what it says. Start with the engagement combo. So this is how you start a conversation, right? Where how we say you reach out to like 20 people. Like, hey, what up? Hey, ma. Hey, neighbor. Whatever, how it is. What's up? What's good? What are you doing? You know, how's your day going? Like, whatever it is, you just communicate with that person. And then you can say, you know, when they say, "Oh, I'm doing good," like, and then one thing that I do encourage is like a conversation, like, how's your weekend going? Or how was your weekend? Oh, it went good. That's what's up. Hey, well, guess what? I'm looking for an accountability partner for the 21-day challenge, and I thought of you. You know, would you like to join me? And they're gonna be like, okay, well, what's that? And then you could say, you know, I'm down. You can share your results, but you could say, you know, like Michaela was saying, she doesn't like to post this whole thing. She just posts a couple of things, but it's actually $8 because if you break it down, because it's 177 for the challenge, it's like $43, 843. So you can say like, oh, it's this, and then you say, um, hold on. Would you like to be my accountability buddy? Would you like to be my accountability? Would you like to join me and be my accountability partner? Okay. But right here, I like when you if you have results, I like when you add in your results. Like, girl, I'm already down 5 pounds, or like I'm already, you know, I've already lost 10 pounds. I'm ready to, you know, help out, but I really need an accountability partner. This is, you know, this is what it offers. Would you like to be my accountability partner? What do you guys think about that? Let me just stop right there. What do you guys think about that?
I actually have that link and I didn't go all the way. So I think it's awesome because I had clicked like the first thing and I didn't go and continue on. So I think that's really awesome that it gives you all that. So now I'm going to go start looking around.
What do you think so far? Like, could you use this? Do you want to use this? Like, is this something that you could see helping you build your business, helping you
Oh,
get
yeah.
clients?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I, yeah, I love Tracy. Tracy is she used to be a teacher.
Mm,
And so she has, I don't know if you knew that, but one of
yeah.
her, and she has a great way of laying things out and teaching you. So I absolutely can use it. I gotta go look around it now and start implementing it.
Yeah. So actually, I did it with Michaela. We did that. So what do you think about us when we used it? I know you changed a few things around and you didn't like post the whole thing, but what do you think about?
About that whole paragraph
Yeah.
that we're talking about. I like it. I don't know. I think when it says like $8.97, I don't know. Some people were like, "Oh, never mind." Like when I sent them that, so I became like more personable. Like I've just been like, "Hey, girl, I do these challenge and it's these supplements I take," and I don't know. It worked more better when I kind of explained it in my own words. And I
Mhm.
think it's very important to be like, let me set up that 15 a minute wellness evaluation so I can explain it better because I explain it better over the phone, you know?
Okay.
You know?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. That thank you so much for sharing that with me because anything can work. You just got to have the energy behind it to make it work. And you can change it around. But the reason why it's like that is because it gives you an idea. You're like, okay, this paragraph is saying what's in the challenge, so I'm just going to say it in my own way. You're still saying what's in that paragraph. You're just saying it and giving it personality. but you're removing the price, which like I said, I haven't been doing. I don't do that. Me and Alba don't do that. Me and Alba set up 15-minute wellness evaluations, period. Like we don't talk about the money over text message. I tell them like, okay, well, let me see, what's your goal? What are you wanting to reach? And if they tell me, and then like, okay, are you wanting help with that? That's from the Brian Mark videos. Okay? So there's different ways that you can communicate with people on social media and your center of influence, but the thing is that are you? Like, are you? You know what I mean? Like, I could show you this all day, but are you going to go into someone's DM and say, "Hey, how are you doing? How's your day?" Yeah. So then it will work because then you're actually going to be having a conversation with somebody,
Yeah.
Like you got to like initiate that conversation, and everybody that because I'm gonna uh send this video out so you guys can watch it, whoever's watching the recording of it. Um if you post something, anything about your fitness, and you have likes, you're gonna have 40 likes and 3 maybe comments and like 100 views, right? That's how it works. But the likes, you you go and message them. Everybody that liked your picture, Michaela, everybody that's liking your pictures, Alan, on social media, you go in there and you just say, "Hey, what's up?" Like, I don't know when it comes to like a guy, but I'm pretty sure you just say, "Hey, how you been? Like, how are you doing?" You know, same deal, same thing, Alan. Like, same thing is just reaching out to your friends or your followers and be like, "Hey, like, thanks for showing the love. I hope you have a blessed day," or whatever. You just need to contact them, message them, and then you just start having a conversation with them. And they'll let you know, like, and then, or you could ask them, like, what is your goal? Do you have any fitness goals? I'm actually, I'm trying to get 5 challengers. I need 3 more. Would you like to join me, be my accountability partner? Or do you know anybody that's interested? So it's that conversation, okay? So that's why I wanted to stop and pause at that point of the conversation, because you don't need to copy and paste it and send it. You can change it a little bit. Okay. And if you don't feel comfortable like putting the $8 a day part, that's fine, because but some people do. It's a cookie cutter, but you can get the cookie out and move it around. But as long as it has the same type of, cookie dough in it, you're good. Does that make sense? You can change it up a little bit, but just make sure it's the same type of thing. Okay. All right. And then let's see. Okay, so I'm going to do this one more time. Okay, so is this beneficial? Is this helping you guys? Yeah. Okay. All right. And then give me 1 second. Just gonna pull this up one more time. All right. Okay, I'm sharing my screen right now. And then we're gonna go to the next step. Okay. So the invite to the challenge, right? And then it also gives you some information on if people are asking you what to say. I know it doesn't show up right there, but it's in there, okay? And then the next one is the challenger flow. Okay? So this will help you when it comes to like what to do next. Okay, first you collect. For us it's collecting the 177, because which products do we use for the first program for the challenge?
The shakes.
Which 2 products? What are they called?
It's the Formula One. protein powder booster. I don't know, something like that.
Formula
Right.
One healthy meal.
Healthy meal. Okay, healthy meal. And then the flavor. I don't know what it's called.
So it's Formula One healthy meal, and there's like cookies and cream, strawberry cheesecake, all that. Formula One healthy meal. That's the first one. The second one is the protein drink mix, 840 grams. And then we throw in a cup, a $3 cup, okay? So that's the 177. So you collect the money, right? You collect their information. Right here it says create a receipt, but what is it? What is it on when you go to your shop? What do you click on? Do you click on customer direct, retail sale, or personal consumption?
For what?
When you're gonna place their order, do you click on customer direct, retail order, or personal consumption?
Customer.
Yes, customer direct. So that's that step. Creating the receipt and then register in the challenger. So get them into the We Do transformation. Yes, Alan. Great job. Customer direct. And then register them into the challenge. It's so crazy. I can't believe it doesn't show up right there. Sorry, guys. But so you register them in the app, right? And then you get them in the accountability chat. So our accountability chat, the Telegram, it's gonna stay the same, right? It's gonna stay the same. But here in 2 days, October 1st, I'm changing this to October accountability chat. Okay, I'm changing it. And I'm gonna let everybody know, like, it's time to enroll into October challenge. Sorry, I don't know if my wife is trying to get in on here. Okay, yeah. Hi, babe. And then so right here, look at Michaela. She was getting it right there. Staying motivated, staying inspired, right? And so this is where our like what we call in Herbalife, the business, we call it a container. I don't like calling container. I like to more call it like an ecosystem where you cultivate someone and you build their confidence, right? Because Michaela's confidence has skyrocketed, right? Your
Yes.
confidence has skyrocketed.
Yeah.
You guys want to see Michaela
Yeah.
before and after? Have you guys give it up for Alan, brand new senior consultant? Woo!
Congratulations. Yay.
Congrats.
Let's get it.
Thank you.
Okay, so I have Michaela right here. So this is when Michaela first started. Isn't that crazy? Michaela, that's how Michaela looked when she first
Wow.
got started, right? Michaela when she first got started.
Yeah.
That's in 2024, right? Look at
Mm-hmm.
Michaela's results. Unbelievable results. That's the money. That's $1 million result right there. Okay. So just staying motivated in here. Okay. So this is a super important step is to get them into the coaching group. Okay. And then also give them the information for the orientation, which I'm going to be making the flyer for it, but it's going to be next Sunday, this coming up Sunday at 3 p.m. Okay. And then so we got the challenger flow and then the follow-up, right? This one right here, not the follow-up, sorry, it's the business flow. It's like, okay, now what do I post on week 1? What do I post on week 2? Like this will give you information on what to post on your social media to keep people interactive and excited about joining. Okay, they can join at any time. It doesn't matter what time of the month it is or whatever. They can join the challenge. And if they're joining, like, so let me look at the calendar. So if you were the challenge starts on the 6th, when's the secret word coming out? So they can take their before and after.
This Friday.
The 3rd.
The 3rd. Yeah, my bad.
The 3rd, this Friday. Okay. And then all the way from the 6th challenge that starts the challenge. Guess what? Then it's like, oh, we extended enrollment. You can register for the October challenge all the way up to the 10th. So we're like, oh my gosh, guys, you can still enroll into the October challenge on the 10th. What happens on the 11th? You know, Shauna, what happens on the 11th?
You can't register anymore, but the new challenge opens up.
Yes. So on the 11th, November challenge opens up. That's why at Fit Camp, we don't say November challenge. We just say who wants to join the challenge. We say challenge, but it's the November challenge. So when they're like, oh, well, doesn't November challenge start in November and it's the 11th? Well, guess what? You're going to have access to the WeDoTransformation app for the rest of this month and next month. So that's a bonus. They're going to get our coaching for the rest of this month and next month. Okay, so that's how I enroll people into getting started right now. Like, you don't want to wait until the first because you need to drop these 10 pounds right now so you can pass your PT scores or you can, feel more confident and you can run around with your kid. You know what I mean? I tell them like let's get started today. Like, let's get you registered right now. So you guys can know about that, okay? And then this will give you information on what to post and then converting, right? Converting your coaches to converting your challengers to coaches, okay? Those are the steps right there. And then the distributor onboarding, okay? It gives you, oh, you can see it. Okay, it gives you steps on what to do, right? So Michaela is and Alan and Denicia are all brand new senior consultants this month. Denicia is moments away from reaching Success Builder, which will qualify her to get a team, right? Because she'll have that 1,000 points. And so she already has teammates already enrolled. So this teaches them right there about the supervisor, like how to get to supervisor, how to get that 50%. Because Michaela, how much money have you made already so far?
120.
120. When you're at supervisor, that's going to be $240. Yeah. So that's the goal, to get you to supervisor as fast as possible. And you do it within 3 months, you'll get a bonus of $100. So you'll get a bonus. Like, where else, do they do that? Not in, usually employees don't do that. But here you get to do that. So with the boards app, do you guys see that useful? Do you guys see that something that you want to start looking at, to start learning more about? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Okay, but I just want you to know, like, I don't send this boards out to them right away. Like, I work with them. I'm copying and sending it to them. Like, hey, post this.
Mm.
Hey, because when I do send the boards, like Michaela's like, oh my God, this is a lot. So at the beginning, when I'm trying to get money in their pocket right away, I don't want them figuring out the boards right away. I need to put money in their pocket. So now Michaela has $120 story. I started the business in 2 days. I made $120. That's a story, right? I need to get her story up. So then she feels more confident about the business. And then let me share with you a couple more things. Hold on. And so I want to show you another thing that I do to make it easy to duplicate. So this right here, you can save it in your notes, okay? You can save it in your notes or do whatever you do. Like, you could put it in your notes, right? Everybody has notes. You could put it in your notes, but or you could use something called, the boards, right? So I created my own little board. My links, where are my links? So I have this whole thing right here, and I just copy and paste it. Sometimes I don't have time to walk my challenger step by step, which I do. Every time I sign up a challenger, I walk them step by step. Okay, download the WeDoTransformation app. Click on the link. When you click on the link, write your name, where you're from, and where your goal. What flavor would you like? So I walk them through this, and I even walk them through the app so they can learn about it, like navigate the app so they can, like, whatever it is they said they wanted, I focus on that, but I let them know, like, to look it up. What's one of the most important things in the app? Where our results are 80% what?
Nutrition.
So what is one of the most important things in the app that Latoya would say is important?
Like all the books that inform you on how to eat properly, like eat healthy. It's very informative, Like ever since I joined, I'm like, dang, I did not know a lot of these things. And now I know how to like eat better and make better decisions, because I know what's, yeah.
There it is. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And the reason why Michaela knows this right now is because she's challenger. She was a challenger. That's why I love rolling the challengers into distributors, because they already know. All she's doing is, and what Alan is doing and Denicia and all the new coaches, all they're doing is what we've already taught them as challengers. So it's easier for them to become coaches. Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Me?
Yeah. What are you gonna say?
Nothing, just pretty much what I already said. Like it's just I need to say that, like it's very informative, those books, the whole app. No, I don't know.
Yes. So because when they read the simple guide to healthy eating, that's it. The simple guide to healthy eating. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know how to look at their plate. When we coach people, sometimes we have them, majority of the time we're starting to have people send us the pictures of their food. They'll have like 2, 3 different carbs. They'll have like a potato, a rice, and then a meat. And I'm like, well, just to let we only need one carb. The rice and the potatoes are both carbs. We only need one. You know what I mean? And then so we get to guide them, and then they get to see that in the simple guide to healthy eating through the app. Okay. And then when it comes to them becoming coaches, right? The part where, like, the coaching part, we always drop the little present. You know what I mean? It's like that mint chocolate at Olive Garden. It was just so sweet, amazing, right? I didn't have one because I'm in strict, right now, but it's just like dropping little, like, oh, here you go. You get the opportunity to become a coach. You get the opportunity to become a coach. All the time, we're always talking about it. All the time. Every fit camp, we talk about it. We're always letting people know because what's our goal? Our goal is to transform 1 million lives. We can't do it alone. So if you want to become a coach, you can join us. But we've entered in something that's new, and I'm going to mention, it's called an ambassador. And so an ambassador is somebody that you believe, no, actually an ambassador they choose for themselves. Ambassador is someone that wants to invite people to the fit camp or to whatever it is that you're doing, but they don't want to become a coach yet. Okay. So I like to move the ambassador into the coach as soon as possible, but as soon as they're ready. Because I want our team to feel that being a coach is a privilege. I want the team to feel like it's special, like it means something, like it really means something, and so when they do become a coach, they act different. because the way that we see, like, are you ready? I see it. I see you could be a coach. We've told Michaela, I've seen it, and then she's like, well, I'm ready. I'm like, okay, well, let's see, show up early, do your thing, like, and she started. She came in a whole different person, like coming in early, helping us out, inviting people, bringing people. And I was like, oh, wow, there's her guest. What do we do with the guest? What do we do with our guests? We set up a what?
A 15-minute wellness evaluation, right? Or
Yes,
something different.
that's it.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, we have a guest.
That's it.
Let's get on a call. Set up a wellness
Yeah.
evaluation. That's how she made money right here. The other girl, Victoria from her Facebook, she did that when we were messaging people, when we were going over her 20 list. Okay. And so they already know the mission. They already know the flow because Michaela and Alan were ambassadors and we had events. We had potlucks, right? We had potlucks where we would go over, we called it mastermind, and we would go over the marketing plan. Literally, that's it. We'd go over the marketing plan and do like team little building exercises together. So we can start connecting them because then when we have the ambassadors and the coaches together and they start becoming friends, then they, I pray, positively influence each other. Okay, no problem. Yeah, we'll be done in right on time, Alan. So does that make sense? So then now they're becoming friends with each other, and our goal is to create that atmosphere of the standard. Everybody knows they need to be in the best results physically, mentally, spiritually. Like that's it. That's the standard. And then we just share it with everybody over and over and over, but we got to be it. Because if I'm telling them they have to be on time, they have to be in the best shape of their life, and they don't see that happening in me, the integrity is lost. It is lost. And so it's important to always hold that standard. And if we do fall short, to be honest, to just be honest. Like, hey, I know my goal is to be early. Right now, I'm working on it as well. Just be honest. Or, like right now, my weight's fluctuating. I'm going through some challenges, but I ain't gonna stop. Like I'm gonna make it happen. You know, like I understand, you know, what it is to be addicted to food, and we're gonna make it together. Whatever it is, doesn't mean you have to be perfect. It just means that you gotta be honest. Honest. An honest leader going on that journey. So I hope this call was beneficial. We have 6 more minutes. Does anybody have any questions or comments or observations?
I actually was trying to go through the boards thing while you were doing it so I could read what was black. But I don't think it's updated on whatever link I have, so I can't find all of it. So like stops it. So if you can send it, I would really appreciate it. That would be awesome.
Okay. I'll resend it. I'll resend it for sure. And then so right now, it is go time because we're about to be at the end of the month. We have today for the rest of this day and tomorrow. So you want to make sure that you reach your goals. You want to like just like it's to me it's like I don't know, I always think like for in basketball. And it's like you only have 1 minute and you want to make as many shots as possible. So it's just like as many clients as you can, reach out to many people as you can. Any other comments, questions?
I'm a theater kid, so it's always the opening night. End of month is always make sure you have your lines. It's opening night. Everything has to be set for you to go.
Right?
Go
Go ahead. Yes.
I was gonna ask about the flyers. So I can't wait to go there. You said Fed where?
FedEx.
The at
Yeah.
the FedEx. Yeah. And then also too, I can't wait till I get my shakes in because then I can make videos like making my shake and then be like in the morning and be like, post on my story. I feel like that will bring, people will be like, oh, what's that? Because when I started losing weight and I would post pictures, they'd be like, what are you drinking? Is it a tea? Because I would post teas, like the mega teas and stuff. They would be like, what are you drinking? But I wasn't a coach then. So I just, I'd be like, oh, it's these shakes, it's these program. But yeah,
So
that's
thank you
it.
for sharing that with me because it just shows me like people have the people have the opportunity. Like Michaela was like, I could have been making money a long time ago, But it's just when the time is right. But right now I'm working on recruiting 20 more distributors in the next 30 days. That's the goal. 20 new. So I could have a fourth quarter team together and they can be building and excited together, like so they can like spark each other up. When one's going a little low, the other one can spark each other up. So that's my goal. And then to help them to qualify to build their team. So that's right now, moving them up. They're all senior consultant. Now it's like going to qualified producer. And Shauna and Bria and Sonia, you've seen me teach about this and right now I'm just showing you like it's working. Like it's working. It's really, really working and the flow is really powerful. And we don't have to do much because it's already being created for us. It's just about us and our excitement about bringing people to it. Okay? Um, but I'm excited for you guys. If you guys need any help, oldies but goodies, reach out to all your VIP members, all your old clients, give them access to the app if you want, just so like they could take a look at it, have them do the wellness evaluation on the app if that's what you like to do, like something just to enroll them in it, like just something to put them in that ecosystem, right? To put them into your environment. All right, let's take our picture. All right, Sonia, let me see your face. All right, we're gonna take our picture. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cheese. All right. Mwah. God bless you guys. We do transformation training tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, handsome.